When Boehner spoke, it seemed like he, I don't know, like he lost that one. In other words, he fell into Obama's trap, if you will. Now the Republicans working really hard to say we're going to draw a line in the sand and we are going to fight for these tax cuts.
No, he had a revelation of honesty. We cannot afford to give tax breaks away to millionaires and billionaires. We don't have $700 billion to give away to people that, frankly, don't need the tax cut.
Well, Tracy, the way the question was framed, Tracy, he was asked if that was the only choice he had. No politician is going to say, no, I want to raise taxes on the middle class.
Right. He was totally boxed into a corner. And you can say he caved. I said he caved immediately thereafter. I was disappointed, but he was nervous. He was on. They put him on the spot, and that's how he answered it. You can't for a minute say that he saw the light and some angel came down and said, "Sir, this is not going to work."
He's been pretty adamant since then, Matt, about the fact that, listen, this is my firm stance on this. And, of course, Eric Cantor reiterating that point this morning.
Yeah, I mean, really, if Boehner had a gun to his head and had to choose one or the other, he probably would do that. But again, that's not what he is for. And as Tracy said, the question was just asked perfectly, and he answered in the wrong way. But he recanted it immediately, and he realized that we have to extend the current tax rates. Not tax cuts, extend the current tax rates we have.
Bernie, let me ask you a question about the president and the way he's fighting this, because he's still pretty staunch about this. Is this a negotiating ploy? In other words, you know how I felt about it, so if I give on this, it's a major give, and I want something big back in return.
Absolutely not. It is a fundamental bedrock economic policy of this administration and this president. They absolutely will not extend the Bush tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires. It does not make
even if it means that everyone gets the biggest tax hike in the history of our country. Well, are they willing to stand on that one issue and threaten the entire economy?
No, I think, frankly, given that trade-off, which I actually think the president's going to find a way to extend the tax cuts to those who most need it, which is 97% of the American people, the middle class, but faced with the trade-off of raising taxes on everyone versus cutting them for everyone, I think we'd have to cut taxes, though we don't have the money.
97%, what they need jobs. And the only way they're going to get jobs is they keep the wealthy tax cuts going, because they're the ones that are going to hire the 97%.
You mean the Marie Antoinette strategy?
Okay, guys, we'll get back to that in a little while. Later, also in this hour, most